if you were to dump $1 million of hex, you're going to get 3% slippage. It's awesome. It's great. If you want to buy it, you're going to get 3% slippage. It's awesome. It's great. And the funny thing is, the higher the price goes, the lower the slippage gets. Because the price is a function of how much liquidity is there. Because it's a ratio. Because the majority of the liquidity is on Uniswap V2. So the only way that the price actually goes up when the majority of your trading is on Uniswap V2 is if the ratio of the ERC20 is going down versus its trading pair, which in Hex is majority USDC. So the majority of liquidity for Hex is USDC stablecoin. Only 15%.
So if I want to sell, if I want to sell $10 million.
Yeah, who's market selling $10 million? If you're gonna perform a $10 million sell, I suggest you be the liquidity and get a better deal by using a limit order than trying to eat someone else's liquidity and eat a lot of slippage. So if you want to get out, you be the liquidity and get out. Don't market sell 10 million and get beat up. I mean, you probably get 10% slippage. My guess on a 10 million sell. We'll go look it up. Let's go look it up.
That's what I'm looking up right now. And the point I want to get to is that you're claiming that you're number 3, but if you go and have a look at these metrics, like you know your 24-hour volume and all that is off everything above and below it, similar size by a factor of 100 to 1,000, and that's what I'm trying to get into. You
realize that those numbers are very visible and obvious. They're right next to the other numbers that you're talking about. So you're pretending that there's some type of hidden information, but it's not hidden. It's literally right there. It shows market cap, and then it shows volume.
That's not the information that's hidden.
Right next to them.
That's not the information that's hidden. If you let me get to the second and third order things, these are the things that people don't think critically about. And so when there's only this tiny little fraction of 1%, if that, between 1% and 0.1% actually being traded, and then you extrapolate the price that it's trading at and say that this is the market cap, the fact is that it's not. And it's not.
No,
I agree.
You're
if
wrong.
everyone tries to sell house or cars and it goes to zero,
you're wrong.
That's irrelevant.
Listen, you're wrong, and I will get your point across for you. Okay, the point that Alex here is trying to make.
Are you gonna let me finish?
I'm gonna make your point for you, and you're gonna be proud of it. Watch, I'm gonna make your point for you, and you're gonna be proud that I phrased it so well. The point that Alex is trying to make is that our market cap, although it is the 3rd highest, has other parameters next to it that are very different from other coins at similar market caps. The trading volume is extremely lower. The slippage is higher. Your ability to enter or exit a position is smaller. You're going to eat more slippage, right? Have I properly represented what you're trying to tell everybody?
No.
No? Okay. Good.
So all those metrics are a factor of 100 or 1,000 lower than comparable coins, like you just said.
Yep, that's right.
Here's the but. When people try to sell all their houses, all their cars, and it goes to zero, or if people try to sell all their Bitcoin, it's going to zero. I agree with that. But we have to allow for a reasonable number of people, like fair market, to be able to buy and sell and realize the price if they want to.
Yep.
And the problem with Hex is that it's advertising or coming across as everyone has made this much money, it's up this much percent.
It's not. Yes, it is advertising that.
The data is the numbers. That's true, sure. But if any meaningful number of people between 1% and 0.1% of people try to sell, the price is going to collapse towards zero.
No.
Because
what you're saying is not true.
Between 1% and 0.1% of the volume, the actual trading, the market depth, and so 99.9% of people think that they have this amount of money, but if anyone tries to realize that, it's going to zero. And that's the math.
Let's play. No, it's not the math. Okay, I know the math because it's on the chart. It's public. No, that's your fantasy theory. Okay, the reality is on the chart.
The numbers. There's $50 million of daily volume, and you're claiming that it's a $50 billion coin.
I'm going to educate you.
0.1% of people try to sell, it's going to zero.
I'm going to educate you. You're going to learn some things on this call. I'm going to make you smarter, and you're going to be able to make more money. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. Were you there when Bitcoin was started? When it was founded? Like when did you get into Bitcoin? 2012? Yeah. Nice. I got into 2011, first quarter. I mined full blocks on my own, no pull. Me and my computer, video cards, mining full blocks on my own, 50 BTC block reward, no pool. Back then, you didn't even have to include a fee. Okay?
I know. Yeah.
Do you wish that you bought in 2011 or 2012?
Sure. Who wouldn't? Who would?
Well, the price went up a lot. I think 2011 was a better deal. The price was probably 10x different.
Yeah.
Now, when do you think was the most profitable time to buy Bitcoin?
Well, the earlier the better, isn't it?
Yeah. And do you know what other parameters earlier had? The lowest liquidity, the most slippage. Satoshi owned 100% of the coins. The best time in the world to have bought Bitcoin was when Satoshi owned all the coins, there was no liquidity, there was tons of slippage, and there was no volume. Well, isn't that interesting? Huh. So you're accusing Hex of having the same parameters that Bitcoin had when that was the best time to buy it.
No,
interesting.
That's not the comparable.
It is that comparable. You just don't realize it. You think you're smarter than the market. Your understanding is what caused you to miss a 380,000% run up. I was right. My design was right. Hex was right. You are wrecked. You think that you're smart, but you don't learn from your mistakes. You should have bought Hex and made 380,000% return, but instead you thought you were smarter than the market. You're not. The market's smarter than you.
No. Okay, here's the problem. So two things that you've got wrong there. Bitcoin had those comparables, but at all times you had the ability to sell and realize if you want. It was a free market at all times.
Bullshit. I was there. There was one place in the whole fucking planet to buy called Mt. Gox. I know because I fucking bought there. I made the $30 fucking top. There was no fucking other place to sell. It was just Mt. Gox. And guess what? Their fucking shit went down. What are you going to do when it went down? You know how many people lost their coins in Mt. Gox? 200,000 Bitcoin is sitting there still. They nuked 60,000 and sold it on market in 2018.
What's that got to do with my point that anyone?
Your point is that you could get out whenever you wanted. No, you couldn't. No, you fucking couldn't. There was no decentralized exchanges. There was no exchange where you could trade without AML KYC. The vast majority of Hex trading has no AML KYC. It's on decentralized exchanges where you can't lose your money. It's a superior system to what Bitcoin had when it launched. Hex trading is vastly, infinitely superior to what Bitcoin had for decades, if not now. If not fucking now. You want to get into a stable coin out of Bitcoin? Tell me what you're going to do. What are you going to do? You want to get out of Bitcoin into a stable coin? What are you going to do now, today? You're going to suck middleman dick, is what you're going to do. You are going to suck middleman dick to turn your Bitcoin into a stable coin. Now let's look at Hex. You want to get out of Hex into a stable coin? Do you got to suck middleman dick?
If I want to get out of a Bitcoin right now, I go and use Thorchain or I wrap it and I go
Yeah, Thorchain just got hacked. How's that, bro? Thorchain just got hacked for $24 million. What's up?
I go use Republic Protocol. I go use...
You just advertised a protocol that was hacked for $24 million 2 days ago. You just did that.
And they fixed it. It has a bug. You can go and wrap your Bitcoin. You can go and use a...
Oh, yeah? Tell me about wrap Bitcoin, yeah? Who's your counterparty when you wrap Bitcoin, bro? Who's your counterparty?
You can use
BitGo
Bitcoin without going to BitGo.
Bullshit.
Through balance of pools and synthetics.
Nope. I don't think so, bro.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
But let me get back to my original point.
Hex is better than Bitcoin today, and it's way better than Bitcoin was 10 years ago, but you just don't realize it.
My point was that anyone that had coins was able to move them or try to sell them and move them to sell them if they wanted to.
So who are these people in Hex that are fucked that you're talking about?
Let me finish my point. 99% of Hex coins are locked up or they can't be sold.
No, they're not. You're retarded.
They tried to sell, the price collapsed as soon as 1% or 0.1% of people try to sell.
No, you're retarded and wrong, and the numbers you're quoting are literally wrong. 90% are liquid, 10% are staked. What the fuck are you talking about? Why don't you go to hex.vision and go look at the fucking chart? 90% are liquid, 10% are staked. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You just literally quoted the shit backwards. You just said
99% of coins aren't being traded in the 24-hour volume each day compared to Bitcoin and those others around it.
Let's talk about volume.
Those high ratios. Yeah.
Let's talk about volume. Do you make money on volume?
What do you mean by that? Do I make money?
Do you, Alex Saunders, make money on volume? When you look at the volume chart and it goes up, do you make more money?
You need a healthy market needs volume in terms.
Yo, dog, this is not a hard question. I'm just asking you if you can make money on volume or not. You personally, whatever shit you're holding, when it has more volume, do you make more money?
Indirectly, you don't want to invest in something that has no volume and liquidity. No,
you dodged the question twice. That's badass, bro. How many times are you going to dodge that question? See, I'm just going to answer it
I'm
for
telling
you because you didn't
I'm
answer
telling
it.
you, yes, it does. It does affect you.
That wasn't a question. I asked you if you make money on volume, and you keep saying everything except the answer. The answer is no, you don't make money on volume. Do you know who makes money on volume?
Money.
Do you want me to
need
tell you
volume
who
to
makes
make
money on
money.
volume? No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You're not getting out.
No, you don't.
You're not getting out without volume.
How many
That's
fucking
why people aren't getting
Rolexes?
out of
I got $1
Hex.
million of Rolexes here. Didn't get made on volume, dog. Didn't. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I do, okay? Volume is how market makers make money. You know who they make the money on the backs of? The poor son of a bitch users, I guess you, that pay them for the fucking privilege of using their liquidity. Exchanges who steal your data, leak your data, make you beg and send selfies and hostage videos to get your money back. They make money on volume. The users lose money on volume. The fucking more volume you see on the chart, the more the users are losing their money to middlemen and fucking exchanges. And you ain't neither of those. So why are you promoting the fucking middlemen getting rich? Why are you promoting the liquidity providers getting rich? Why are you promoting the exchanges getting rich, sucking volume dick, when you can't make any money on it? Because you're an idiot. You don't understand what's good for the world. What's good for the world is not volume. Volume is people getting chopped up. Volume is buying tops and selling bottoms. You want to know how you get rich in crypto? You delay gratification. You know how many people got to run up the 6.5 million X run up in Bitcoin? Barely anyone, because they sold. Imagine if there was a product that you could buy it and it would stop your weak-handed ass from selling your future. And then you would have the most price-performant asset of the world still in your hands because you didn't sell it in a 2X when it did a 6,000X. I invented something that monetizes the most important investing concept and most important self-development concept in the world, which is delaying gratification. And you don't see the magic. You don't see the beauty. You're caught up in promoting shit that sucks. You're promoting fucking volume. And the volume only hurts the users and enriches the middlemen. And middlemen, getting rid of them is the whole reason cryptocurrency was invented. Cryptocurrency was invented to get rid of the shit that you're promoting. You want fucking volume to enrich market makers, to enrich exchanges, not users. Users lose money on that. Users pay the fucking fees on that volume. But you don't understand, you're backwards. You want to know how you get rich in crypto? You buy something that has product market fit.
You need to stop ranting. Mate,
Oh,
think about
I'm sorry.
Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
Uniswap does more volume than Coinbase. I did
Yes.
a tutorial the other day of how
That's
to
right.
use Optimism.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting volume. Isn't promoting fucking.
Do you know who made
anything other
Uniswap
than-
popular? I made Uniswap popular, personally. Me. I carried them on my fucking back. Do you know who was the majority of Uniswap's liquidity for months? Hex.
Yeah.
So bow down and fucking respect because you only know about it because I made it popular. So I'm glad you're doing
Mate, I was
tutorial
doing
videos about the
was
shit
doing
I made popular.
tutorials on Uniswap before you were using it. Don't worry.
Bullshit. Show me.
Here you go.
Fucking show
You're
me.
Too scared.
Timestamp it.
You're too scared to let me share my screen. And
Share
show
your
some more
fucking
hex-
screen. Go ahead.
Show some more hex data.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. I'll make your screen bigger. I'll hide. Let's go. Show me this low-ass volume, dude. Show me these people trapped into 380,000% gains. The fucking horror. Show it to me. Let's go.
You've disabled screen sharing.
I didn't.
Host has disabled participant screen sharing. Can you enable my ability to share the screen?
Advanced sharing options. All
think- I just think you
participants. There you go, buddy.
Okay.
Attack. Let's see that screen. I'm going to make it larger.
Can you see that?
Hell yeah, dude. Took over my whole screen. I can't see shit. All I see is your screen. No one on my channel can even see me anymore. Let's do it.
Okay. So here we go.
Yep.
You've got, market cap. This is what
Yep.
we were just talking about
Yep.
before. This is healthy. 16 billion.
Healthy.
And here we've got.
Hold on. Why is
we've
that
got
healthy?
Hex that claims to be 84